What is underneath this tendency? What's down there? Why does this inevitably happen? Well, it's the same answer no matter what government you're talking about. It's a rejection of Jesus and his gospel. Here's what I mean. We reject Jesus as Lord and Savior of the world. Once we do that, we need someone to be Lord and Savior. And government steps up and says, it's going to be me. We can be the Savior of your healthcare problems. We can save you from obesity. We can educate your children, order your home. We can do it. We are Lord and Savior. Believe in us. The phrase for that is government as the gospel. Okay, now this leads us to the second question of the day. How do we respond when we find ourselves living in that kind of a place? Okay, there's a lot of different ways to respond. On the two opposites, it's really clear. One of them is to embrace this whole thing. The idol of statism is what we would call it. It's a giant tendency in our day, isn't it? Government is the gospel for many of us. We do believe that the state knows best. We should give it free rein to run everything. Have you felt that impulse in your heart? Have you seen that impulse lived out beside you? Embrace it. The opposite response is what? To get one of them crazy t-shirts and say, anarchy! Anarchy is the way to respond to statism. What's that? Reject all government authority. Throw it all out. What's the problem with anarchy? The problem with anarchy is that saying that government shouldn't play the role of Jesus. I should play the role of Jesus. I am in charge of all things. Give me the keys to the truck, and I'm going to drive this thing. Anarchy. That's not an answer either. Okay, so if the answer is not to believe in the gospel of government, and the answer is not to believe in the gospel of the autonomous self, what is the answer? Okay, you know what's coming. The answer always is to believe the gospel, to believe the Christian gospel. That's our ground in the response to potential tyranny. In other words, believe that Jesus was crucified for sin and risen in power and ascended to the right hand of the Father. Believe that all authority in heaven and on earth really has been given to this Jesus of Nazareth. Believe that the kingdom of Jesus has come and will come, and that it is a perfect kingdom where the church and the home and the state will coexist beautifully under his lordship. Believe that your citizenship is in heaven, and so you are free to be the holiest, happiest, boldest citizens of America. And believe that Jesus will rightly judge every human government, including the sinful one that you may find yourself under. That's what I mean when I say believe the gospel.